Yeah, so this is it right here. So welcome in. I'm gonna break this down from a mythological standpoint as well. But man, this opening scene from Scream is one of the best movies. Is one of the best movie openings, and this was significant because this is really like a rebranding of slasher films. This took slasher films in a whole another direction. And not that the genre was dead, but we kind of knew. This isn't even hating on like the stuff that was out there, the Jason and the Michael Myers. They were still holding it down and doing their thing to the fullest. But I think like Scream did usher in a completely new genre or a new, it revamped the genre. I feel like it got the genre exciting again because it came with a couple of new twists. And I wanted to get like I remember watching this. This is 1996. This is a while back. This is right in the heart of my college years. Like, yeah, this is right in the heart of my college years. So I was a film student, obviously, right? And we were really looking at this. Like, this is crazy scene. Let's kind of move on. So obviously, right off the bat, everything about this is at home. And we're not knowing, we hear Scream. We don't know what it's really going to be like. Back then, we didn't get to see trailers and stuff like that. But we know Drew Barrymore's in it. And I've been watching Drew Barrymore, man, since she was a kid and I was a kid. And stuff like, not Pet Cemetery. It was a movie with the cat, whatever it was with the cat, and Firestarter. I was a big fan of that, so I was already prepared for her to show us something new, and I think she does. And this is Drew like right in the prime of it, like she's just kind of at adulthood, so she's looking really nice, healthy. Like this is like the small town girl where we get kind of an affluent household, right? And we see it. They got a big property, like everything is lovely out here, for Drew until this moment, right? So this is like a very powerful moment in film. Again, like the year is 1996, man. There's a lot going on, and just like man, directorially, the guys are really killing it. Like this view right here, you see everything. That's what's kind of scary, right? You're seeing everything. She's getting a Jiffy Pop. This is a regular chilling ass night. You're not expecting anything to happen, right? She hasn't done anything, and there was not even a reason to kill her other than to make a statement. So that's the whole thing. And then like the phone play, you got to remember like 96 was a different time. Like we were getting the cell phones, but they weren't cell phone heavy. So you were going to be on a cordless phone like this. Like this is going to be how you communicate. And we're also coming up from a time where we had like party lines. It was all kinds of like nonsense going on. So the scene is built like, she's very friendly with the guy. Like she's not suspecting anything. Because at this time, there's nothing really to suspect. I don't live in Hayden, Haydenfield with Michael. I'm not out at Camp Crystal Lake, right? So I'm chilling, right? I didn't just call him a candy man. So from all them standpoints, everything should be cool. And then it starts getting like, I feel like with the knife scene, they tease a little bit. Like they're talking about scary movies, which is a great way to build it up. But let's run it a little bit and kind of see how this goes down. So this is also telling, because they would come back to that tension like, the Jiffy Pop is a tension builder in the scene because, like, and we'll get into it as we go along. But everything's good, everything is seeming lovely. She's still happy and smiling, right? Walking around her baller ass terrific house. Like this house has got windows everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Why do three people, unless she's got a brother, why do three people need a big house? But that's not really what it's all about. And just like the tracking scene, like this. The whole scene of how the camera's following her, it really gives you more the stalker feel. I feel like I'm the stalker, right? And this is that moment. You see that look on her face. Again, brilliant actress, but that entire push in where we feel like, okay, I'm coming from a stalker's angle. I'm seeing everything. And like when she drops this look on her face, that's when it's problematic, right? This is when it got real. And again, this is really good acting. Like she's fully acting it out. Now you want to start turning on all the lights. Now you want to start locking the doors, right? Like, and she doesn't even go into punk mode. She stays pretty strong. Again, lock them doors, just get right into it. So at this point, we're just a few minutes into the film, and we're already like pulled into it. This is really what, like, directorially what they're doing. Really some great storytelling because they're pulling you in. And the other angle is, man, like this is again, from my standpoint at this time, Drew Barrymore is a huge star. Again, she's been, I think her family was heavily into like filmmaking even before she was born. So she had all the connections, right? And she was a great actor. So this is the day and age where we didn't see big stars in and out of movies real quick. So we have no expectation that, you guys know it now. But again, we go back to that tension building here. It's a time thing. It's disruptive, right? She's got the cute girl Bob. Again, the phone. This is our communication. She's getting a little sassier with the dude because she's like, I'm not having it, right? Right? And this is at the time like prank calling on a phone. Again, this is probably right before they had caller ID. So, we're not used to that. Now, the popcorn and then the interruption again. Yeah, and now she's getting upset. Now, logic tells me you get to a safe room, you close the door, you call somebody, you call police at this moment. But start calling people, right? 2 or 3 phone calls could happen in this period of time. Hey, you hit the homie, I need you to come through. Whatever, man. I got something for you. Whatever you got to do. So again, she's scrambling. It's a big space, lots of doors. So it's this panic situation. And it's still not confirmed, right? It's still, she has no reason to think that anybody will be wanting to kill her. And again, that view where it's like, that's great from her view. So the director does a really good job switching from her view to our view to, create that side, both sides of the story. But we're still the stalker for most of this. And it had been, and now this theme, like the phone call predator, is a theme that we were used to going way back to the Strangers in the House. I can't remember exactly the name of the movie, but they say it. The call's coming from within the house, so we're already prepped. Like the phone was the way people got into you, and they're still leveraging that because we're in between eras. So again, the phone becomes the weapon of torment, and that's what she's going through, right? So again, we're seeing her again, that push in. You notice he saw not a lot of static shots in this. Damn, not a lot of static shots in this. We keep it like kind of soft movement, soft following her. She does a good job because she's retreating, and this is her angle right here. This is how she's seeing it. So again, like that camera does not stop moving. It's very subtle, but it's still just like a gentle push in, and this is like excellent storytelling as you're kind of building this moment up. Yeah, and you see, like, look at her face. Like, she is giving you everything you want out of an actress at that moment, right? Man, teeth look a little jacked up, go a little forward. But she gave us everything in that moment, right? Her face is fully flushed. Her face is fully red. So all that is the visual signs. We know it's really going down. This is really tense for her, right? I mean, again, great acting right here. The ultimate push in. So you're seeing her right there up close. And again, she looks like someone who's been acting like since she was a child. And this now gets really real. I mean, I always say with these killers, how do you have so much time to go out here and get everybody, man? They already got her brother. So you did 2 murders in one night? And the tone of the voice, the tenor. I mean, this is a very, we build these stories around high school kids. I don't know, man, because they're the most vulnerable. I was already in college when this came out. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I think Drew Barry, I think we're about the same age. But, like, they capture it all, man, right? You got the boyfriend. You got her tearing up. He looks beat the hell up. Oh, man, you shouldn't have cut the lights off, man. You already got him, man. He was already in the hole, right? I go get into the smallest space that you can get to. You gotta have some weapons locked up around you, but like we all feel the pressure of this moment. Like we're rooting for. At least when I'm watching this, I'm fully into it, man. This is my girl Drew. Somebody's out here just tormenting her, got her in tears already after just a few minutes. Like obviously this is a very serious situation. Her boyfriend's out there, and we know like we're starting to feel the inevitability. Now also, I'm still in my head not thinking that she dies. I don't know, this movie is not about her. Like at this point, I don't know that Neve Campbell was going to be the franchise, like, star, relatively speaking, right? So again, because it's Drew Barrymore and like everybody else at this point, I think are all kind of new stars. Neve and Matthew Hiller, all them guys are, Rose. I think Rose McGowan's in it. All these guys are pretty much like, not known commodities at their time. They're still coming up. She's the only big name that I recognize. So And then, you know, it does add something because this is one of the few horror movies that is very conscious of other horror movies. You know, he brings up, Jay said he does the whole movie trivia, which is adding into a new layer of like this new kind of style of nerd that we get. But we see, man, this game is really putting it through her just in every single capacity. Right? Like, look at her. Like I said, man, this is a great actor. Now, what's going to happen to your boyfriend? Yeah, oh, yeah, he getting great stabbed up. You got stabbed up, man. You got stabbed up. This is really the... Damn, he gutted this fool, too. Damn. Yeah. And like I said, the importance of this film, this scene right here, it really set off the entire Scream franchise in a way that I never thought. And again, seeing this in the theater, this back when we used to go to theaters, right? It was live. Like, I felt all the tension, everybody in there kind of surprised about what was going on.